So I was speaking with passion.
Police work isn't all sirens and somber situations. It's a front row seat to life's funniest bloopers.
Oh, I can act however you want. This is America.
Looking straight at you in the eye and telling you things are not adding up.
In this series, we dive into the moments where law and laughter collide, turning routine calls into unforgettable comedy. Not all stories are newsworthy, but in the state of Wisconsin, on July 5th, 2024, the Eau Claire Police had to explain that to an unyielding Seth. A simple conversation quickly turned into a hilariously chaotic exchange with unforgettable missteps and disastrous results.
Hello,
What's up?
I'm Officer Nolan, Eau Claire Police Department.
Yeah, I think I've seen you before.
Down by Sojo. What's your name again?
Seth. There's a lot of calls for 1 week, man.
Yeah.
Civil rights activism is messy. I just appreciate all your guys' work. I'm trying to speak with news media. I've spoken with all the homeless. I've spoken with citizens and business owners across Eau Claire. I have sat and made a fool of myself all week in multiple places in multiple ways. I'm trying everything, and none of the news will come out and talk to me, whether I email them the best letter, send them video essay, or my speech at City Hall or whatever.
Okay.
And just like some other people, they think they can talk down to me because I give them part of the story and they go, oh, homeless guy writing on sign, okay, we're busy, blah, 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 whatever. And I was sitting in there speaking with the lady who let me in, and we were having an adult conversation, but I started getting passionate. I wasn't yelling or screaming at her. I was speaking like this. I said, wait, hold on a second. You're saying you're too busy, but so I was speaking with passion. Some other lady popped out in the lobby to go, she's at work right now. You aren't supposed to be here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We're having an adult conversation. And they pressured that girl into telling me to leave. They all came in like a bunch of bullies and said, we're gonna call the cops, especially the blonde lady or whatever. We're gonna call the cops. You're not supposed to be here. You're not even the person that let me in or who's talking to me. I'm a civil rights demonstrator. I'm not gonna let other people bump into me like that and make threats about my welfare against the police. Everyone is using you as a police state to bully the poor. This is not okay. This is a civil rights demonstration. And so yeah, if they're gonna treat me like this, I have to act this way. I have to get mad at them and yell. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to come in and just tell them more of my story to get them interested. And that's what I was doing with this lady. So I'm still gonna wait here unless you arrest me or make me go away while you go talk to them and get their side of the story.
While Seth frequently emphasized having an adult conversation, the officer reminded him that true adulthood requires the maturity to listen. Ironically, Seth's behavior was anything but mature, contradicting his own claims.
Seth, real quick, you didn't let me talk to you.
You can't talk to me. I'm right here, dude.
Okay, you're walking away from me though.
I'm not walking away from you. I'm sitting down. I walked like 10 miles to fucking get here.
Okay.
And I was having a respectful conversation with the receptionist, and the lady came in and threatened to put me in jail. And I couldn't tell if it was real or not, so I also called to make sure that if she was going to threaten that she was going to act on that impulse. Because people keep threatening the poor with jail when they do things that they don't want to do.
Seth, I
So,
understand.
if you have something to say it, and then go talk to them.
You're not letting me say it. I'd like
Yeah,
to
because
say
I'm
it.
mad,
Okay.
dude. I'm
Seth,
actually mad.
I have a hoarse voice. So
I know, I
it's
do
hard.
too.
It's hard for me to overspeak you. You were very passionate about your cause. I recognize that. But you can't force other people to be passionate about it.
I wasn't.
And
That's not the situation.
You can't force them to
I'm not
hear
forcing
you
them.
out. Listen,
not.
This is a private organization.
That's not the problem.
Okay.
You're not listening to me.
No,
I was having an
Seth,
adult conversation. I was
listen to
let
everything-
in. I was
Seth,
let in willingly. No, listen to me.
I listened to everything you said.
Okay, they threatened my
I listened to
welfare. That's why
everything
you're
you
here,
said.
not
You're
because I won't
you're not
leave.
letting me speak.
No, you're not listening to me.
No,
You're
I
making a
did.
statement that has nothing to do with
I
what I'm
listened
saying.
to everything you said.
Okay, then tell me
And
something
I
new.
listened very politely.
Tell me something
now, you
new
listen
then.
to something I say, whether I've already told you this or not, it's my chance to talk.
Okay,
you feel me?
then keep going. Go somewhere useful for me, please.
Okay, well, where I'm going to start with is it's private property, so if they want you to leave, you will leave.
I understand that, but
Okay.
they threatened my welfare from the police, so I'm
Okay,
dealing with that
no.
issue first.
Telling
Because both
telling
issues
you
are
that they're going to
intertwined.
call the police on you is not a threat. It's their right, just like it's your right to call the police. They don't want you here, or they don't feel safe by you, or they're annoyed by you. That's their prerogative to call the police.
So
to
get in
ask you
the
to-
fucking back of the bus is what you're telling me right now.
That's not what
No,
I said.
that's what you're telling me.
You're not Rosa
You're
Parks
saying the
tonight.
status
No,
quo is get
no.
the in the back of the bus, Rosa Parks.
No, I did not.
Okay, then
I
go
did
in
not
there
call
and
you
talk
Rosa
to them and
Parks.
get their side of the story
You're
first.
being unreasonable, Seth.
I know, because
And
I'm
I'm not
mad,
gonna do
because
your
these
dirty
people
work.
just treated me
No.
like human garbage.
Yeah.
And when I stand out in the street and ask people to wave and say hi to me, none of them look at me and they treat me like garbage. This is a civil
They're not
rights
bad
thing, dude.
people because they
So-
don't wave to you with your signs on the
So,
corner.
so listen to what I'm saying. Instead of trying to soapbox back on me, are you going to go in and get their side of the story, or you're going to tell me I have to off or arrest me before you go talk to them and do your job?
We're probably going to do both, Seth.
Seth's view of his rights was as dramatic as his tantrums. Despite the officer's attempts to calm him, he remained convinced that both the news organization and the police had made him the villain of his own story.
Wow, what a little 5-year-old threat. Grow the up, dude. Go do your job. I'll wait for you. Go do your job.
I'm
Don't
waiting
talk
for
to
another
me.
officer. No, I'm waiting for another officer to come.
Okay, good, good.
But you're not going to sit
Good,
here
the
and
other
throw
officers are smarter than you.
You're not going to sit here and throw a
No,
temper
Lynn,
tantrum.
I'm mad.
I
Okay, don't
understand
talk
you're
down
mad.
to me because I'm
Keep
mad.
your distance from me,
Okay,
please.
well, I'm not trying to threaten you, big scary cop man.
I'm
I'm
not
not
trying
the
to
guy
be
that
threatening
thinks
you
all
either.
cops are bad.
I appreciate
I've
that.
spent the week calling your department because this is hard. This makes people mad. And it's not just me calling. Nibbies are f***ing calling on me too. This is real civil rights, dude. So don't be the cop that told Rosa Parks to get in the back of the bus. Instead, just de-escalate. De-escalate. That is your
I
job.
didn't tell Rosa Parks.
De-escalate.
anything, And you're not Rosa Parks.
You're not
So,
de-escalating.
relax.
You're not de-escalating. So maybe this guy will de-escalate.
Okay.
Otherwise, just leave me alone.
Okay. Seth.
For a minute, just
Seth.
leave me alone. That's
Seth.
not an unreasonable request. Leave me alone, Officer Nolan. Go talk to them. Go talk to them. They want to talk to you.
I'm talking
I don't
to
want
you
to
right
talk
now.
to you for a minute.
Despite his immaturity, Seth tried to overplay the situation, but the officer's sharp responses quickly unraveled his plan, leaving him more flustered than ever.
Seth, what's going on, man?
Yes. Hi. I'm very angry right now, and this other officer is not doing a very good job of de-escalating my anger.
Okay.
If you'd like to talk to me, can we lower the rhetoric, please?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What's going on? What brought you up here?
I am a civil rights activist. I am still alone in this activity.
Okay.
I have been doing so much work and I've gotten no news coverage, yet they cover people throwing cheese at cars and stealing brisket. Very well, very well. So I'm trying to speak to people. That's it.
Okay.
And so I was let in. I went in and talked with the shorter Asian lady. We had a very constructive conversation, and when my rhetoric got this sharp, it's not angry, but it was very assertive. Somebody else came out of the news, like all three of them came out like gangbusters to go Karen mode on me, to go, oh, okay, we've heard enough of you. You're poor, you're crazy, get out of here, blah, blah, blah. That's not what they said, by the way. The blonde lady came out and just fully went Karen on me. You don't have to be, you know what I mean, like a 5-year-old. She's yelling at me like a 5-year-old, saying, well, we're going to call the police and have you arrested. I've already played this game with a couple people. If that's a real threat, then do it. And she sat there on the phone not saying anything. I'm like, is she just faking this? So I called too. Please resolve and de-escalate the situation. I don't give a shit if they don't talk to me, but they pressured the person who let me in, that I was talking to, into telling me to leave when they were all sitting there screaming at me like a bunch of Karens that I had to leave. The person that let me in to talk to me was still standing there trying to talk to me. So that's why the situation escalated out of control. Do you understand that now? So can you go in and talk to them, and then I'll wait out here, and if you want me to leave right away, that's
Did
it.
they ask you to leave and you?
Yes.
Why
But
didn't you leave?
Because the person who let me in didn't ask me to leave. It took like 10
But
minutes
they're
for me
all-
to get her to ask me to leave.
They're all
No, they came in and
employees.
interrupted a conversation. That's it.
They're all the same employees, okay?
No, they're not.
One of them
No,
might
they're
have
not. What a gross overgeneralization. Now, instead of
employees?
instead of trying to completely disarm any of my argument, can you just go talk to them first?
Well, I will talk to them.
Okay, I don't need to be disarmed or de-escalated.
I
We're
wanna
having an
know-
adult conversation. That's all I'm looking for right now.
Well, you asked me to come up here and de-escalate it.
And
That's
we
it.
are, because you're listening to my story and not throwing it back to me. But now you're trying to throw it back
I'm not
to me
throwing it back,
and
I'm just
reframe it when you don't
You
have
know,
the other side.
aren't
So
they
go
all
get the other
employees?
side, guys. Go get the other side first. I will wait.
When his tricks failed, Seth resorted to prostrating himself in a dramatic bid for attention, leaving the officers wondering whether to laugh or call for backup.
You're not gonna leave
I
here.
will prostrate
Oh, don't-
myself
no, don't
for
lay
you
right there.
on the
No,
floor
here.
if that's what you need.
Sit in the nice grass, okay? Sit in the nice grass. Give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back.
I'm tired of this.
Wait over here.
My stuff's right here.
Well,
Either way, you guys are good at your jobs, but man, you gotta stop dictating to people when they need to be de-escalated. I'm not bragging on you, dude. I have a lot of respect for you.
Thank you.
I think you think people like me, after that BLM, think all cops are bad. I hated that.
Whether Seth's theatrics worked or the officers just wanted the truth, they spoke with the staff. What came next was a reaction so bizarre, it felt like the grand finale of his one-man show.
Good, how are you guys?
Well, we're good. We're better now. We're ready to get back to work.
So what else happened?
He called a couple days ago and wanted us to do a story, and then he just showed up here, and I kind of made my way up here, and then he kind of started like just ignoring her and escalating his voice a little bit, so I came up here and told him to leave. He did not like that. Then he just, most of it was heard on the 911 call.
So it wasn't like a pre-planned meeting or anything like that?
No, he just came
off.
here.
Seth, can I ask you, how did you find yourself in the situation of homelessness? What happened?
Oh, you want the real answer of why I've been homeless for 17 years?
Yeah, what happened?
Because I have a very unique personality type that needs to be framed in the correct way. And it took 35 years to do that, but the reason that I spent that entire time homeless and poor, even though I got clean from hard is because I'm the kind of guy who wants to eat the biggest elephant in the room. And if sitting here and de-escalating this with you present is that elephant right now, then so be it. If I get arrested after this for civil rights demonstration, so be it, dude. That's kind of how it works. This has to get ugly. And it's just up to these people whether or not any of these news people are going to talk to me. And what I started with was talking to literally every homeless person. All the people I thought would me if I asked them how their lives were going.
I'm like, Seth, I can't help you right now. My boss and I still need to talk about this story, even though with the way he was talking to me, it was leaning towards no at that point. But I was like, I still need to talk about it with her. So I said, there's nothing else I can do for you right now. And he's like, I'll wait for her here. I'll wait for her all day. I'm like, that's not the answer I wanted.
I talked to all of them. That was the first thing I did. And it was like, well, man, all these people have the same problem. They need mental health care services. That includes treatment. That's the first one. But they need real caseworkers and they need real diagnostic psychiatrists. And Eau Claire has so much money invested in so few people and gives literally zero of that. None of these places even provide proper case management, but you do have like 8 places that pretend to do it. 8!
As eccentric as Seth was, he raised some valid points, but missed the point entirely, a fact the staff and police couldn't ignore. His antics hinted at deeper emotional turbulence, wrapped in unintentional comedy.
He does get loud and stuff, obviously. Was he like yelling at you guys? And
Yeah, he didn't like me at all. So
Are you the one that went Karen on him?
I was
He
the
started
Karen.
calling her. I mean, like she was just defending me because he started to, like he wasn't yelling directly at me. He's like, you don't need your boss's permission to do this story. I'm like, technically, yes.
We have a secure building, but once they're in, it's like this countertop isn't stopping anybody. So
And then you say that to the city, and when they finally give you an honest answer, they're like, oh, well, that's not my problem. It's not state and federal money. Good shelters reward you for showing up every day. Everyone goes, oh, well, you can't give everyone everything for free. No, you make them work for it. Homelessness is a job. So you say, come back every day, and we'll start your case management. Oh, you're doing... Okay, we'll come back every day, keep doing your case management, and then we'll send you to a really good rehab. And you make it really easy for these people because they're really sick. This is a story as old as time, dude. But yeah, if you want real me, yeah, I found God. God is here right now. I don't have faith.
Seth, what is the barrier between you and your work, that package?
I need people to look at it and do more and go, ooh, that's neat.
The barrier between how you're living your life now and getting into like a home, like having
Holy
a roof. What is
dude.
that barrier?
Do you just want my social media stuff so you can learn what I'm trying to say?
Well,
Because you don't even have the words to No, this is everyone's problems. They don't even have the correct words to frame the problem. If you said homeless instead of chronic homelessness, at the very least, say cyclical recidivism. That's the right word. Say relational poverty. That's the right word.
You've got to hand it to the hoarse-voiced officer. Listening to Seth's epic government rant took saintly patience, or maybe just a high tolerance for weird podcasts.
I'm mad. Yes, I'm mad. This is a huge problem, and I'm trying to handle it rationally, and people will not look at me like I'm not an animal when they know that I'm homeless.
Seth, my question though was, what is
Yeah,
keeping
your
you
question
from having a
sucks.
house?
You're sucked. That's my message.
Why have you been homeless for 17 years?
I already told you that. I'm the kind of person who wants to pick on the biggest problem in the room.
Okay.
And now I figured out how to do that. I figured out how to be whatever I want to be. I can go in there and be nice and say, hey, this is my story. Hey, are you guys real news? Like, this is the big story. Stop talking about cheese guys. And the lady was like listening to me, but she was processing it. And then the other lady jumped in and she's like, I'm going to call the police if you don't leave. It's like, what?
The sticking point is when they ask you to leave and you don't leave. That's where...
Okay, that was the sticking point for me too, because I couldn't tell if they were making a real threat or not, so I called to make sure, and they said, yes, they are. So I said, I'm gonna wait then. Outside. I'm not in there berating them anymore.
I'm glad you came outside.
People don't understand this anymore. When two people love each other a lot, do they get along and everything's peachy and rosy all the time? True love. Is everything peachy and rosy all the time? Yes. But they argue. It's called debate. It's called assertiveness. You're a cop. You know what it means to be assertive. You do it every day. I've been working 18-hour days to land here and have some Karen tell me to f*** off so I can go cover people throwing cheese at cars. You guys don't de-escalate this for me. I'm going to walk off if you don't arrest me. I'm gonna go buy cheese and start throwing it at cars until f***ing news trucks show up.
The real challenge began, handling someone whose self-entitlement seemed to reach the heavens. Let's see how the officers managed his divine-level outbursts.
All right, Seth. So I get you're very passionate about what you're doing. Okay?
You don't have to classify it. I just wanted to make sure you went in and talk to them.
Okay.
You don't need to de-escalate or classify me. If you're
Okay.
gonna arrest me, take me in. If
Not
not,
gonna-
I will
not-
then walkly
Well, I'm not going to arrest you,
go
but
on
I'm
my
going to give
way
you a
and
citation.
de-escalate
I'm going to give you a
myself.
citation, okay? But I'm not going to arrest you.
Oh, well, squeeze that from the stone, my guy. Protect and serve.
And you can't come back on their property.
Good
If
citation.
You, do, then
You
will
want
get
you
arrested.
want all my money now? There you go.
I don't want your money.
I have no money.
I need-
So what is a citation gonna
I
do?
need you to realize that you can't keep acting like this. Don't come.
I can act however you want. This is America, you son of a bitch. This is democracy. This is how America is supposed to work. Go talk to your buddies. Go talk to your buddies about it. Write your citation.
Okay.
Keep it in your record. So walk off just like I am. Nolan, you're smarter. Go talk to some of your. Go talk to the guy that arrested me twice. The Asian guy. Is it Chad or Nate? Nate? Nate gets it. Go talk to Nate. I did this the right way at first, and the city representatives won't talk to me.
Seth, you have a good message. Good message.
I don't want
But-
you. I don't
but
want
your
you. No.
delivery- your delivery is poor.
Don't give me more of your
When you
apologist
get
bullshit,
any,
dude.
when you get any, I'm giving you constructive feedback.
To their surprise, the officers discovered their theatrical suspect had an open misdemeanor case. His shaky grasp of authority and social norms only made him harder to reason with.
No, I don't
You
want
get-
your constructive
you get a
feedback
little-
because I don't think it's constructive
You get a
right now.
little
I
bit
need
of
you to go and
pushback
reflect
and
on
you have
this
a temper
before
tantrum.
you give me anything.
And that's when people stop listening to you.
So
Because
you
have
get
a
it. No,
temper
shut the
tantrum.
up,
And
dude. You get here
have
when
a
I'm
temper
angry and you're
tantrum.
telling me that I'm walking around doing this angry all the time.
You're telling people.
God!
Yeah, see that?
God!
That's the reaction.
God!
That's what. You're
Oh,
not free
shut-
to go.
shut
You're getting a ticket. You're
mouth,
not free to
dude.
go. You're not free to go.
Keep your mouth closed. Get
You're
in
not
your
free to go.
car.
You're
Tell
waiting-
this guy to leave me alone.
You're
This
not
is
free to go.
harassment.
You're not
This
free
is
to go.
harassment. Leave me
Seth,
alone.
you cannot.
Free to go, Seth.
Leave me alone.
Seth tried to out-authority the authorities, but despite his resistance and cries of bias, the officers had clearly hit their limit with his one-man drama show.
Leave me alone. Shut the
Seth,
up. Shut the fuck
you
up.
are not free to go, and I'm not going to.
Hey, more fully up for All right. No, you're not. Back to solitary confinement. It's a civil rights wing, right? Oh, this is not really how I expected DEFCON 3 to go.
I think this is kind of how you want it to go every time, because you
Kind
do
of.
the same thing over every
Save me,
time.
Tom Cruise! Oh, I like how you arrested me while I was leaving.
You were told you're not allowed to leave.
That's not what you said. You didn't say that at all.
I told you multiple times you're not free to go.
You did not say that
I did
ever.
say
You did not say that ever. This is on camera. You
Yeah,
did not say
our
that to
body
me
cameras.
and have me understand it ever.
Our body cameras.
Yes, I've already FOIA'd 2 sets of body cam footage. Now I get a 3rd. Sweet. Try to flick off the news while I'm doing this. All right, now we're having fun. Come on, guys. Just because I'm white doesn't mean you can't beat me up a little bit on the way. Why would you not let me hit my?
Because I have no idea what's in there.
Shut the up. 5-year-old answer. Grow up, dude.
And there was parts
Come on, man. Act like a man. Oh my God, a Swiss Army.
I didn't say any of that.
Get in the back of the bus.
We'll go around to the backside.
Oh, okay. The Rosa Parks side. It's so fun being right, even when everything goes wrong. I hope you guys aren't men of faith, because you're not doing it very good right now. How dare he turn over tables in the Pharisees' court?
As the officers discussed his case, Seth stole the spotlight again, mocking the legal system and accusing them of mistreatment, still convinced he was the star of his own courtroom drama.
Very
He's got
hot,
like a
cold.
CDL and everything. Like, he's got all the driver's license endorsements.
The problem is he whenever he gets pushed back or questioned about, his message, he just comes unhinged and starts cursing at people and throwing a temper tantrum and accusing them of not being tolerant of him.
I like the part where you also told me I couldn't leave, but you didn't actually do that. I also like the part where you read my Miranda rights. I can put on 3 times the show for you this time and annoy the out of your correctional officers. You know, they had to give me clothes when I left. They were so pissed. 9 dudes escorted me out after a misdemeanor out of that jail. I whistled all night after they stuck me in isolation. Why are you arresting me right now? I'm trying to leave.
So I might just bring him down there and just order him in from the jail then, just to get him out of here and everything.
Don't call it a jail, dude. Call it an isolation chamber. You're literally letting the people enforce the back of the bus policy right now. So I was just trying to leave the situation peaceably, and you arrested me like a bunch of monsters.
You're not even going to spend the night in jail.
Jail, church parking lot, I don't give a anymore. I have nothing to lose. Cite my ass. Stick a finger up there. I don't give a I'm on a mission from God to help the poor. Wake the up. Hardest call of your year, at least.
This is the hardest call of my year. I will be very happy with this year.
Oh, well, now you're comparing it to, like, violence or something, and
Well,
you're not understanding the metaphor. So you can just process that one in the back of your head for a while. It'll come to you.
Said the hardest call of the year.
Yeah, it'll come to you. Hardest is not an absolute, dude. It's a concept. It can apply in multiple ways. No wonder people say all cops are bad. Because half of you guys get in this mindset so deep that you end up sitting on necks. I'm, like, kind of upset you didn't escalate even farther on me. I really wanted you to f me up and hurt me. That really would have made my statement. Honestly, if you were secretly an ally, that's what you would have done. Just break my leg or something. And then as soon as I got off the property, you bounced out and jumped on me to put me in cuffs, dude. Don't make up a story. You have Bodycam. I've already done FOIA requests. This is just another one.
Instead of cooperating, Seth escalated the situation with his belligerent antics, transforming his case into a full-blown spectacle. He turned a molehill into a mountain, dragging the officers with him.
Can you not somehow give me a citation without me taking a seat?
Now you're getting a criminal arrest. You're just being ordered in your court date and not going into the jail.
Criminal arrest. For what?
For resisting,
For resisting?
bail jumping, and then your citation for the
So why are you
disorderly
just
conduct.
making up bull, dude? Do you even have a brain?
Your court date,
I don't want to hear it at all. So pretend like you're doing your job,
your
dude.
charge is resisting, bail jumping, and disorderly conduct.
Nothing you're saying is relevant or true.
Your citation's on the same date. If you have any questions,
You either let me out of the car, you put me in jail, or you shut the up and then I shut the up.
have you met Seth yet?
A lot of them have met me, dude. I already told you this story.
Okay, this is my first day meeting you.
Yeah, okay, well, you're doing a job of it, dude.
I thought it was fine.
Why are you smiling, man? It's not funny. It's not funny. There's nothing funny about this. Someone being upset and uncomfortable is not funny. Where's Nate, dude?
He's a good cop. I agree.
I think I do okay. Listen to yourself, dude. I think I do okay. Grow up, dude. You're a cop. Great, I lost my shoe.
All right, I'll grab it.
Yeah, I know.
All right, your paperwork's in your backpack. Everything's in your backpack with your signs right there. Or take the handcuffs off. You're not allowed back up at WQOW anymore.
Still probably gonna walk back up there.
Well, don't, because then you will go to jail.
I can't walk on the bike path?
You can.
Even shut the up, dude. You're not
You didn't
saying anything useful.
You can go on the
Stop
bike
talking
path.
to me.
Even after his release, Seth's rebellious streak burned bright as he vented at the officers. They shrugged it off, reminding him to follow the rules or face consequences that even his dramatics couldn't escape.
I didn't
If
say
we have to
anything here.
continue contacting you this weekend, you'll
I
spend
don't
the
give a
weekend.
about your idle threats, dude. Shut the up. I know my rights. I know my rights well enough to not be intimidated by your little black outfit and silver badge. Figure it out.
Right.
Figure out what I'm doing.
Have a good one.
Or don't, and just be have a good one, yeah. Have a good one sleeping outside.
He wants to go to jail, but he's doing the bare minimum. And
Seth was eventually taken to the Eau Claire County Jail, facing misdemeanor charges for resisting arrest and bail jumping. He walked away with a $213 citation, a $1,000 signature bond, and a ban from the news station. However, Seth failed to appear in court, leading to an arrest warrant being issued on September 16, 2024. As of now, no further updates have been released about his case. Do you think Seth's outbursts were fueled by real issues with the system or just his skewed view of reality? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Most people find joy in life's simple pleasures, like picking up a happy meal. But for Courtney, her day swerved into trouble when Leesburg Police in Florida stopped her on July 10, 2024, turning her happy meal into a not-so-happy ordeal.
First things first, this is called the driver's exchange of information. This is enough to get the initial part started. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to call... Whoa. Hang on. Whew. That would have sucked.
I don't want you to get
Yes, more paperwork.
So is that a ticket?
Yes, there was going to be a ticket. You almost got that car. You almost got that car.
I see it.
So.
I see them all.
Gotcha. You should be set, whatever they're doing. I guess they're going to meet you at Van Getaway. The what?
Same guy in the black pickup jumped up over the curb. Rolls his window down and goes, "You can't cut off a business."
You're moving the car. So.
Hey, did I park that? You found in the right place?
Yes, it was perfect. It was very perfect. I already got the front clip off, ready to get the engine out. All right. So you're going to be listed as vehicle 1. She's going to be listed as vehicle 2. You're going to be driver 1. She's going to be driver 2.
While the officer explained her options, Courtney seemed spaced out, like a buffering YouTube video, raising concerns about impairment. To confirm his suspicions, he started a sobriety test, only to get more confusion from the driver rather than answers.
Now, Lake County, City of Leesburg, date and time of the crash, information off your driver's license registration. This is for careless driving. It's going to be explained in the crash report.
How is that?
There's a fine amount assessed of this. Okay. You have 30 days to take care of this, one of the 3 options I give you. Any questions as far as this goes?
Yes, so we can contest.
Yes, by going to court.
And you said the middle one was for a driver.
Go to points. Yes.
And the first one is a what now?
Is to pay it.
Just to pay and
Just to pay it.
and be done with it.
But how is that careless
Okay.
driving?
Baby.
Okay.
Does it put points on our license?
This is 4 points because it's a crash.
Okay.
All right. Next thing. We're done with the crash part of the investigation. I need you to step out of the vehicle for me. We're going to talk about some other stuff. All right?
Why?
Because you're acting slow and lethargic, and it concerns me. We're going to do a quick DUI investigation to make sure you're
I've
not
been
impaired.
up all night
Okay.
dealing with a 5-year-old 6 kid.
Okay. That's acceptable, but I'm still going to check you. So this is everything else. Step out for me real quick. Okay. What I'm going to have you do, see this line right here? Are you sick or injured in any sort of way?
I've had a cold. I fell on the stairs like 3 days ago, busted my kneecap and my hip.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm fine.
Despite her incoherence, the test continued, filled with more spacing out and answers that made less and less sense. Still, the officer stayed cool, determined to do his job, no matter how bizarre things got.
See the tip of my pen here? Okay, I'm going to have you follow it with your eyes only. Don't turn your head. Do you understand? Okay, just follow the tip of the pen.
I have a lazy eye on the side, just so you know.
Okay. Just follow the tip.
On me.
Okay. All right. Are you on any sort of pain medication?
I take
You take what? Okay. How often do you take this?
I haven't taken my dose yet this morning. I took one last night, which was actually like 2 o'clock in the morning, but
Okay. Does it have any conditions on it that say you shouldn't be driving?
I don't think so.
Well, again, the label's a little difficult to...
So I carried it in my bra because I worked at Outback and somebody stole it out of my bag.
Okay.
And if I leave it in my truck, I've already had multiple people broke my window, robbed my truck.
Okay.
There were flashes of clarity, but most answers were as clear as a puddle of mud. Still, he pressed on, eventually making a decision that took the weird situation to a whole new level.
All right. Why don't you put this back in your pocket? See this white line here? All right. I want you to stand in the white line, heel to toe, like this. Okay. I want you to stay that way until I tell you to begin. All right. Understand me?
Take my shoes off.
It's a gravel parking lot. I don't know that you want to take your shoes off. It's probably going to hurt more. So you may begin. Count out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, take turn. Okay, you're gonna walk back to your starting point.
Like this? I've never done this before, so...
Okay.
Giving her another chance to prove him wrong, The tests only confirmed his suspicions, sealing the deal for her arrest.
What you're going to do is you're going to tilt your head back, close your eyes. Okay, don't start until I tell you to begin.
Okay.
When I tell you to begin, you're going to tilt your head back, close your eyes, and you're going to put whichever finger I tell you to the tip of your nose.
Okay.
And then you're going to put your arm back down.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay. Tilt your head back, close your eyes. Right
what?
Right finger to the tip of your nose.
Index?
Yes. Touch the tip of your nose. Okay, then put it down. Keep your eyes closed the whole time. Left. Keep your eyes closed.
Oh, I thought you
Head
said...
back. Right. All right.
Anything else?
Yes, I need you to put your arms behind your back, palms together.
It seemed a pair of handcuffs worked better than coffee, snapping her back to her senses as she began questioning her arrest. The officers later joked that her antics were the perfect start to their morning.
What am I being arrested for?
DUI?
How am I under DUI? Oh my God, dude.
What's your first name, miss?
Courtney. Can I let my boyfriend know?
You don't want to sit in the truck?
Yes.
I think you'll figure it out. Actually, I think it's going to stick me.
No.
I got Miranda here. I can have her.
Babe, you're saying I'm under the influence.
You can put her in my car in the meantime, or
How far out is she?
Are you coming?
she should be ready. She's at sector 4 anyways.
Hurry up.
While waiting for their female colleague, the officers secured the scene and spoke with Courtney's boyfriend. His surprising revelation didn't just raise eyebrows, it added a new twist to an already tangled situation.
Can you
Go ahead.
for just a second here?
No medication, no nothing.
Do you actually have a driver's license, or is it just the ID card?
I actually just have my license card, so can I try to call and get a ride?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to leave the lighter in the car.
Hey!
Yeah. Who are you going to call?
I'm gonna try to call her brother.
Okay. Does he have a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Is he close by?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay. Call him, see if you can get him en route, because I don't necessarily want to leave the car with you if you don't have a valid driver's license.
Although her situation looked grim, the police did their best to address her concerns. But let's face it, her predicament was a result of her own questionable decisions.
Oh my God, dude, I cannot believe this.
Like, until you get in. Hold on. Alright, you can just sit there. How about that?
Ow, 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 ow. Please, get in cuffs, could you not?
Alright, let me.
Can't do it.
Okay, let me check them. Do you want to step out so I can check them? Turn around, face the car. Hold on, let me loosen them. Hold on. Miss, just keep facing the car.
I thought he was asking.
Nope, no one's asking you questions. I'm just fixing your handcuffs because you're saying that they're tight.
She kept lamenting about her arrest while explaining her side of the story, but the police weren't buying it. They'd heard better stories from toddlers caught with cookie crumbs.
All right, do you have anything I need to worry about? Stick me? Nothing? Okay, take a step forward for me, okay? Stop moving.
So for 24 hours and now I'm under the influence, huh? I have bruises all down.
Okay, stop. Just stop moving. Spread your legs.
Babe, babe. I'm not gonna run.
Nobody
said about you run. I just don't want you to fall over.
Babe!
Her explanations didn't win over the police. No surprise there. As she was whisked away for transport, the officers chatted with her boyfriend, wrapping up their chaotic morning.
All right, we're gonna walk to my car, okay? We're not going that way. We're not going that way.
So what's gonna happen to me?
Stop. He's doing everything?
Oh, yeah.
Let me just take pictures and stuff. Do you have her ID?
He's got everything. I literally showed up.
Okay, I'll write it down then.
So I just driving by, saw him doing fields. So I was like, oh, I might as well stop out with him. So.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, she's being arrested for DUI. I'm sure it's not alcohol. I'm sure it's other stuff.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if she's been arrested for DUI before, but it'll probably 8 hours from now before she can bond out.
All right.
All right.
All right, appreciate it, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna take pictures for you.
Okay, I'll meet you at the station, and do not drive the truck.
I'm not going.
Okay, I don't want to tow it.
Huh?
I don't want to tow it.
Gotcha.
He was the passenger at the time. He doesn't have a driver's license, but
Gotcha.
boyfriend.
The officers secured the vehicle and discussed the case, while Courtney questioned her arrest, only to be reminded that the law doesn't take creative storytelling as a defense.
He's taking some sort of. It's not alcohol.
You're gonna need a. Well, obviously you're gonna likely blow triple zeros.
And then
You need DRE.
Yeah, I don't think Shannon's active.
If she'll
We'll go through the steps.
If she'll consent to it.
Yeah.
What?
You're telling me you're completely sober of everything right now? This is how you normally act?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've been up for 24, almost 48 hours with a 5-year-old that's been non-stop.
Yeah, I just don't believe that.
Okay. You have any kids?
I have a lot of them.
How many?
A lot.
You have a 4-year-old, almost 5?
Sure.
You have a 3-year-old?
Sure.
A 2-year-old?
Mm-hmm.
And a newborn?
Mm-hmm.
I doubt that.
We're stereotyping?
Yeah.
Why? Oh.
She hit us.
Okay.
She walked away. Yeah.
Right.
Suddenly, silence took over, sparking the officer's curiosity. A glance at the rear camera showed the suspect snoozing away, clearly enjoying her first-class accommodations.
Courtney.
It seems the Sandman had Courtney firmly under his spell. Every time she was roused, she drifted right back to dreamland. However, the detention facility would put an end to her dreams of happy meals, rainbows, and unicorns. Courtney was taken into custody at the Lake County Jail, facing charges for impaired driving and careless driving. She later entered a not guilty plea for the impaired driving charge and was later scheduled to appear in court. Later, Courtney revealed that she already had prior run-ins with the Lake County authorities, which didn't come as a surprise to the police. Did you believe Courtney's story? How would you handle this situation? Share your thoughts below. Dante, a fast food manager, seems to have taken career advice from Aesop's The Boy Who Cried Wolf, except he forgot the part where it doesn't end well. On July 7th, 2017, his attempt at a fast cash heist backfired spectacularly, thanks to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office in Florida, who served him a side of justice with a lesson in honesty.
I just talked to our dispatch. He's only got one call recorded from you. Okay, their system's not gonna lie. So I want you to think about it. We've got it documented that you only called 911 once. We got it documented that there's only been one report of this call, okay? Is there something that you want to, if there's something else you want to talk about, or is there something else you want to say about this?
No, there really isn't.
Okay. And this happened about 10 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and where did you go? You came straight back here?
I came straight back here.
You came straight back here. At the bank, you were at the bank at 10 o'clock when this happened.
Yeah.
Once it happened, you followed the guy and came straight back here. You didn't stop anywhere else.
We were sitting there tussling with the money. And then
Right, but you didn't go anywhere else. You didn't stop anywhere
I
else.
didn't stop anywhere else. I came directly straight here. And then as
Are
I
you
came
certain
in,
about that?
I'm 100% certain. I came in straight and they were sitting right there and I told them,
Okay.
like, this is what happened.
Dante, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've got guys reviewing the video from 9:30 to 10:30. Okay? If something did indeed happen, it's gonna show it. If something didn't happen, it's also gonna show that. Alright? You need to be honest with me, 100%.
I'm 100% honest.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I haven't even looked at the video, but things are not adding up. I am telling you this. I'm looking straight at you in the eye and telling you things are not adding up.
That's crazy. Because I don't have no reason to lie, honestly.
I'm not saying you
And then
do.
the
I'm
fact
just saying
I've
that.
working here so long and I've never had a money problem, not one time. And then on top of that, I'm a new manager. So it's like I'm still trying to adjust how to do everything.
Okay. You do me a favor for me real quick?
Yeah.
You've given me a video statement. I just need you to raise your right hand for me. You swear the video statement you've given me is the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So you didn't call nobody and you didn't go nowhere else?
I can't do it.
No text messages, no nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Spotting inconsistencies in the manager's story was easy for the deputy, who listened to his tall tales with a straight face. Playing the emotional card didn't help, but the deputy gave him one last chance to come clean.
You doing all right, bud? You need some water or anything? Okay, you done with your statement?
Yeah.
Okay, now listen. You understand what perjury is, right?
Yes.
What's perjury?
False accusations or claims that something happened when they did it.
Well, perjury's lying in court, but yeah. Now, you've sworn to this. It's the same thing. If you've misled in any way on this, it's perjury. Okay? I am giving you one golden opportunity. If there's anything else that you want to add, or if something happened a different way, I'm trying to...
Nothing happened a different way.
Nothing happened a different
and
way.
I didn't talk to anybody.
You didn't talk to anybody?
Nobody.
You didn't send no text messages?
Nothing. I can even show you guys my phone.
Okay.
And then it sucks that it has to be on my shift when this happens, because now I'm the one held responsible for the $900, well, technically almost $1,000. And then on top of that, I can lose my job for that, being that I was responsible for that deposit.
Right. And that you didn't tell your managers, your superiors, a little bit of a different story?
Did I tell them a little different story? No.
Okay. I'm just asking you. We're gonna have a detective come out, and he's gonna help us try to solve this.
Okay.
Like I said, I've got a deputy pulling video from 9:30 to 10:30. Now, my understanding is that the process, drop process, is to do it through the drive-through. Why would you get out and go into your car?
Before I became a manager, when I was in training, the manager that was on duty that day, she normally says that she goes into the bank to do her change orders.
So you're saying at 10 o'clock this morning it was too busy?
No, it was packed in there. I even went to Bank of America too to do a change order, and they were packed.
So you went to Bank of America too?
Yes.
When did you do that?
I did that before I left because I had to get gas as well. And I told my boss
Before you
that
left
too.
where?
When I left here, I went straight there because I had to get gas before I broke down on the road. And then while I was right there, I just did the change order at Bank of America.
What time was that at?
It was roughly 9:45, 9:30ish. It was around that area when I left. It was like 9:40 something when I left.
Since Dante clung to his story like superglue, the deputy played the long game, knowing the trickster would eventually trip over his own lies. With each question, his lies unraveled, setting him up for a spectacular fall.
Okay. Put yourselves in my shoes for a minute. Listen to everything that you've said.
Yes.
How would it sound to you? If I was telling you the same story, how would it sound to you?
Honestly, it would sound pretty crazy being that the fact that you weren't there. So by somebody trying to explain it to you, you have to get everything in detail. And plus, I'm still shaking up by it, so I'm doing the best of my ability to give you every single detail that I know. From every single movement that I did, every sound that I made.
Well, what I'm having a hard time with, you said that you willingly gave up the money because you didn't want...
After a while, yes. Because at first I was like, wait a minute, what are you doing?
Okay, and the bank was so packed. Nobody came to your aid?
No, nobody was outside. Everybody was inside. It was a lot of cars outside. And there was cars still coming in and out of that plaza period. Nobody was there outside. It was just him sitting in front.
But you said the drive-thru was packed, which...
No, I didn't say the drive-thru was packed.
So why didn't you go through the drive-thru?
I would just go in inside.
Why?
It was easier.
But I thought your SOP was to go through the drive-through.
But yeah, but then like I said too, when my manager that was on duty that one day when she told me how to do it, she said she normally goes in sometimes. So I just decided
Well,
to go in.
what dictates if you go in or not? If it was
it was just up to me, honestly, if I go in or just go to the drive-thru. So I chose to go inside.
But what is the SOP?
What now I know is you have to do the drive-thru. I never knew that was mandatory to do the drive-thru in particular when it's the same process on the inside.
So you're saying that this was a short-sighted training?
Not really short-sighted training, but I never really do deposits because, like I said, I'm a new manager, so a lot of things I still haven't done yet or haven't done enough of.
The deputy listened to his half-truths, noting subtle shifts in his body language. Dante wasn't just slipping, he was clawing at the walls of the hole he'd dug himself into. Ironically, the restaurant's playlist seemed to echo his own foolishness.
Okay, and this happened right in front of the store? Right in front of the bank?
Just about, it was like at the corner. Because he was sitting on the side close to drive-thru, and my car was parked at the corner.
So if you see this gentleman and he catches your eye...
Well, I didn't pay him no mind at first until I saw him when I got the car and he started walking towards me. That's when I looked at him and then I didn't pay no mind. I thought he was going to walk right past me. And then as I'm walking towards the bank, then we started tussling. He starts grabbing that. I wish I could have taken a picture of him.
So I still don't understand why, if the drive-thru wasn't busy, that you wouldn't just go to the drive-thru for safety reasons, considering the fact that you have to be back here.
Well, I just normally do it all the time going inside. I never really went through drive-thru, period.
So you don't ever go to the drive?
Yeah, and at the same time, I never really do deposits either.
How many deposits have you done?
Since I've been a manager, maybe 3.
Maybe 3. Okay.
Because normally I'm a night manager, so normally the morning manager normally takes the deposits from the night before, being that the banks are closed at nighttime.
Okay.
He saw through Dante's act, but gave him one last shot at honesty. At the bank, Dante's sudden memory loss only made his story crumble faster, with fresh evidence sealing his fate.
Understand why you didn't park over in those other spots?
Yeah.
Those other 2 spots were empty?
Yeah.
All 3 of these spots were empty.
Well, the one in the middle wasn't. That was in this one. That was being roughly dropped it to go inside.
Like it was over there. Door, you actually were saying that you parked in that far right spot. It was over here, though.
Well, my picture looks exactly like this.
Okay. You're 100% positive you parked right there. Okay.
Is that the entrance you normally use when you come to this bank?
Yes.
Okay.
And I rarely do the deposit, so...
Okay.
Dante was booked into the Flagler County Jail on 3 charges: felony theft, making a false 911 report, and lying to a police officer. The court set his bond at $4,000. Unable to afford bail, Dante stayed in jail until trial, where he ditched his not guilty plea for a no contest plea. He got 120 days, with 79 days credited as time served, 3 years probation, and a $992 bill to repay. Dante's tale didn't end with jail. He tested positive for contraband use during probation, and in 2023 was caught stealing from another restaurant. Turns out, he really was the boy who cried wolf. What are your thoughts on Dante's antics? Drop a note in the comments. Now for our next case. Some people just don't know when to leave, like that guest who turns welcome into don't come back. In the state of Illinois on July 26, 2022, a housing authority resident called Joliet Police to evict an overstaying visitor. The police quickly turned her extended stay into a one-way trip to jail.
I don't know what you're saying. What's going on? What about her? Did she do anything to you? All right, put the bottle down.
I gotta just when I drink. You right, hey? This ain't what you want. Nigga, you got the right. Nigga. No, man, you still do this to me. I put my handcuffs in the front seat. You better know what you do. Now,
Yeah, that's great.
you right. Now pick me up. Cause y'all straight. Can I get my ID?
Hold on.
This one day, wait, I got my information.
How far the share does that?
For domestic battery and aggravated battery to a police officer.
Can I get my ID? This thing.
Come on, stand up.
You signed the complaint. Did you get this one?
What? I will sign the complaint.
I don't give a
This right here?
Did you get my wife?
Because I said she ain't bothering about it.
Alright. Is this your bag?
Yes.
Alright.
You see my ID now.
Let's go.
Well, when I come back, I'll know you. Yeah. Terrorized. I'm letting y'all know that. Y'all can't handle me. I don't come back bad.
Stop walking away.
Her unruly behavior escalated with accusations of bias and a dramatic performance of sudden illness. Not even the paramedics could rein her in, as her antics hit an all-time high.
Just let me the I can't walk. I can't move. Okay, could you let my hand? I can't walk. I can't walk, y'all. I can't walk. Please let my hand go.
No.
I can't get up.
You can. You just.
No, I can't. Y'all got my hand too. My hand.
If you would quit perfectly fine throwing stuff. Alright, let's go. Up.
Not getting to my hood. Walk. I'll protect you.
Stay. Taking the stuff.
Cause I'm a chill. Sister crying. That's my name.
Come on. Let's go.
No, I couldn't move my hand. I was trying to mention you's a big. You's a big thing. And you can take me. I'm not no big.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna let you go on
Okay. I'm doing what I want to do.
Negative 10-4.
Yeah.
No one else is needed.
Sister crying. I'm slick, man.
Correct. She's just
All
lying.
right. You're right. I'm a terrorist. I'm a terrorist. Y'all better watch me all the time. Just crying. I'm a terrorist. What's your name?
Officer.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I don't give a name. I like this. Y'all don't understand too.
Let's walk.
What? No, you think?
Come on.
You're right. I'm a terrorist. I keep telling y'all I'm terrorized so I can get down.
That's.
Get the f*** out of my
Please don't get.
I'm terrorized. Come back.
Despite her Oscar-worthy tantrums and antics, the officers kept their cool, impressing the complex's residents. Her over-the-top behavior continued to raise eyebrows all the way to the police cruiser.
I will be back. I'm a terrorist. I told them that if I fall, I will be. Y'all like me, right? I don't give a fuck what I wanted. Would you let me? Okay, I can open the door my own. There. I know how to get the stuff. I know how to get one thing first. I know how to get like this, man. And what about that? I want to, man. What about that? Hey?
I'm seeing.
No, you ever seen officer? No, I'm good. I don't need no seatbelt.
You do. It's our policy.
No, that ain't my policy.
It's our policy. Keep the seatbelt on you.
When they thought restraints might tone down her diva-like attitude, they were in for a shock. Even basic questions about her identity became an over-the-top performance, leaving the officers shaking their heads.
There's no ID. I told you I'm smooth with my. They tell me all that.
I know.
I'm a small operator.
We've asked for your cooperation.
And I'll protect off again. Until we get down. You want doing that?
Please, 14.
You put the hands on somebody and hand me down. Think about that. I'm glad y'all know I'm doing it. Now I got watch.
Can we just not make this any worse? Let's just say.
Get worse and worse.
Let's just say seatbelt is for your safety.
Stop talking to me. Y'all want to think about that? But y'all want to say would y'all hand me down like that? Because y'all straight. Actually, what? Not the. What about that? Get the car. Police. Y'all straight. I wish Hank was my man. He'd come out. Oh, you join that police.
Okay.
You right.
Now you're just threatening us.
No, I'm good. I'm already ready.
Okay.
And I ain't been talking to you. Don't ask me my name. You know my name.
Okay.
And I got
Okay.
I'm with everybody. head. So leave me alone, my
Even when the officer politely asked her to calm down, she turned up the chaos, making the ride to the precinct a full-blown comedy of confusion. His secret weapon? A dash of well-timed sarcasm.
know what y'all know. Y'all want to have these colors like y'all got in top of them front right now. And I'm going back to the bed and kill my. So give me a nut chop, and I'm going to get that fat.
Well, you're not allowed in that building.
Shut the fuck up talking to me.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
I'm talking out loud. You can feel free to
No,
listen.
don't talk to me. You know my name. Don't ask me my name, you dumb.
No idea your name.
Okay. You already know my name.
Couldn't tell you your name to save my life.
You already know my name. I know my. And you don't have to pay me. Dog, I ain't got on me.
Well, we have to. That's policy.
Also, ain't got on me. Y'all better have my ID and my information. Lucky even leave out of town. Now, I know where he's standing. Which guy won't go hunt that out too.
You realize you're on camera, right?
I don't give a.
You're making all this.
Y'all not scare me. I'm letting me out. I already got the seatbelt up already.
Well, that makes my job a
Yeah,
little bit easier.
there it is.
Until the end, she played the victim, delivering a soap opera-worthy performance. For the police, she was just baggage to offload at the station, where her drama could finally take a back seat.
The seatbelt already on. Me. Smell. Y'all gonna have a rough night tonight. Y'all with the crazy. All right, return. I'm cold.
Hey, do me a favor.
What?
Start fresh. Walk in under your own power, so I don't have to pull you.
She was booked into the Will County Adult Detention Facility, facing 3 charges, which included resisting officers and refusing to leave the apartment. No further updates on her case were released. It's inspiring when a student has a hunger for knowledge. But what if that hunger leads to a tantrum? 20-year-old Deshawn's passion turned to frustration when Orange Technical College denied him readmission on August 10, 2023. The Orange County Sheriff's deputies stepped in to deliver a crash course on respect and the law.
Hey man, settle down, settle down, settle down.
When you go in there, lock the door.
Come on
Sir,
outside.
I need you to go in that building. Go right in there.
I need you to come outside. I need you to come outside. Okay, let's go. You can't act like that here, man. What'd you do your hand?
It doesn't matter.
That does.
I can't go to school because of this. I can't come here because of it. Get him. Get him. You.
Come on, man. Settle down, bro. Come on, man. Hey.
Let go of me.
Settle down.
Let go of me.
Settle down.
Let go of me.
Why should I?
Let
Look, dude.
Let go.
Stop. Stop.
Let go of me. Let go.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Let go.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Okay. I give up. I give up.
Nope. We're gonna stay right here.
The little hulkling stood no chance against the calm, quick-witted deputy. Despite his anger, the deputies remained in charge, calmly urging him to cool off and comply.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Okay. All right. All right. Got him secure, County. Why'd you do that, man? Understand you're upset, man.
I needed to go to school. You guys are stopping me from my education. You guys are literally stopping me from my education.
The deputy's calm approach cooled Deshawn's tantrum. As regrets set in, he got a reminder that aggression isn't the answer and that life often serves its lessons with a slice of humble pie.
No, bro. You stopped you from getting your education. You stopped you. Not them, but you.
How?
Look at you, man. You think this is the way to conduct business on school grounds?
Trespass again?
Oh, you absolutely are trespassing. You're going to jail.
What?
You're going to jail, bro. You don't fight the cops. What's wrong with you?
Sir, no, please, I didn't fight you.
You absolutely resisted me with violence. You're going to jail.
Sir, no.
Why should I not put you in jail?
Sir, please, I can't, please, I listen, but I didn't try to fight you. If I was trying to fight you, I fought you once before. I would, sir, please.
I realize you didn't strike me, but you resisted me with violence.
Sir, that wasn't being arrested, please. Please. Why did you do that?
Apparently you weren't supposed to come back.
I wasn't supposed to come back. So, I wasn't supposed to come back? Well, we'll talk.
Okay, thanks.
Instead of adding more charges, the deputy took the high road, offering Deshawn some wise words and a lesson in accountability he won't forget, despite his pleas.
He did not strike me. I'm not going to charge him with battery LEO. He did not hit me, but he did resist me, so I'm going to charge him for resisting. Bro, I'm not mad at you. This is what we do, okay? All I'm asking is that you listen to me, okay? I understand you did not physically strike me, and I know you could have, but you didn't. You didn't even try. So I'm not going to charge you with battery on law enforcement officer.
Why are you doing this to me?
You're looking at it all wrong, brother. I'm not doing anything to you. You've created this whole thing. All you had to do was leave. That's all. Nobody was forcing you to do anything other than asking you to leave.
Sir, I want to go to jail.
Bro, I wouldn't want to go to jail either, but I don't act that way.
Sir, I'll walk away from you. I don't want to go to jail.
You've pushed it past that, okay? I didn't hear you.
I'm going to jail again?
You have absolutely got anger issues that you need to deal with.
I'm going to jail. Please,
I'm not doing anything.
Please.
You're the one that caused this, not me. You understand what I'm saying?
Just let me talk.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not hearing me. You don't want to listen to anything that I'm saying. Okay, so you're acknowledging me. You understand what I'm telling you. What's that? Resisting with, yeah?
Sir, I can't get no felony charges no more. What is it?
You're resisting me with violence, man. Have a seat.
20-year-old Deshawn was taken into custody by the Orange County Corrections Department, facing 2 charges. 1, a felony for his disruptive behavior and resisting officers. His trial was set for 2025. If you were the judge, what would your verdict be? Share your thoughts in the comments and stay right here for another BodyCamBust video.